Hello, everyone. My name is Cole Peterson, and today I'm excited to share my final project, a UX-driven trading card experience. This project explores how a user experience design can extend beyond the screens into physical collectibles. I created a one-of-one hand-drawn trading card that connects to a digital experience through a QR code on the back of a card. When scanned, the QR code takes the collector into a making of video, allowing them to see exactly how the artwork was created. The goal was to transform a static collectible into something interactive and more meaningful. This idea actually came from a real-world conversation. While working with a client on a custom sketch cards for his YouTube channel, Marvel Friends and Bros, he said, "I wish I could be a fly on the wall to see how these creators make their work." That was the moment everything clicked. Instead of just creating a card, I wanted to create a way for collectors to experience the process behind it. The experience is designed to be simple and intuitive. The collector will receive a card, notices a QR code, scans it, and is brought to a web page or video showing how the artwork was made. From there, they'll gain a deeper understanding of the piece that, and build a stronger connection to it. The goal was to make it feel natural, no instructions needed. During the brainstorming phase, I explored different directions for the trading cards, including character-based designs and retro comic styles from the 80s and the 90s. The art side of this project didn't intimidate me at all. I've been a freelance illustrator for over 20 years. What was new for me was documenting the process. That led to a lot of experimentation with lighting setups, camera rigs for my iPhone, using my iPad as a viewfinder, and testing different paper types and textures. I even had to get a magnifying goggles with built-in light because working with a 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch is no joke. From there, I was able to zoom into the core problem. There was a lack of connection between the collectors and the artwork. Most trading cards are mass produced and don't offer any interaction beyond the ownership. My solution was to introduce a QR-based experience that connects the card to its creation process. Here we have the idea of what that experience would look like. So in the define phase, I created a plan that included sketch card layouts, designing the card structure, and creating artwork, and integrating a QR interaction. Originally, I planned to build the UX portion in Figma, but ran into a paywall. So I pivoted and used my own site instead, which actually worked out far better for this project. During the ideation, I explored multiple layouts for both front and back of the card. The goal was to balance strong visual artwork that was clear, readable information, especially with the back of the card that the QR code lives. During the prototype phase was a very hands-on multi-step. I started with sketches in Procreate so I can record the process easily and then move the files into Photoshop to size everything correctly. Printed the cards, cut them, and then filmed the coloring process using the markers. After that, I edited the footage in Premiere, added music, and built the website to host the video. Finally, I generated the QR code and integrated it to the back of the card. After going through the process of sizing, printing, cutting, and then gluing, which was a pretty involved process, but after making several cards, I refined the workflow significantly. For testing, I sent the cards with the QR codes to my client in Utah so he can experience them firsthand. I also packaged them individually to create a more intentional unboxing experience that included a blacklight for hidden details on some of the cards. These are some of the details that you would see with the black light. And this one here had vinyl metallic on the claws. So based on the feedback, I made several improvements. Here is some of the feedback that I got directly that has been paraphrased from the client, his card collecting friends, and some of the artists that we know in the industry. So I increased the title size for better hierarchy. So the name of the card you'll see on the right. I simplified the background elements. Compared to the first one, it is a lot more simple. Improved the layout of the back of the card overall and made the QR interaction more obvious and intentional. Scan for more is printed on the back with the QR code that's actually printed on the back of the card. In the implementation phase, I finalized the design and built out a full experience on my website. The final product includes a physical trading card, a QR-based interaction, and a downloadable digital version. This project could be promoted through a portfolio website, social media content, and for custom commissions for collectors. Overall, I feel the project turned out really strong and was successful. It demonstrates how UX can be applied to physical products. What went really well was the integration of traditional illustration with the digital experience, as well as the clarify of the interaction. Excuse me, clarity of the interaction. One challenge was to balance the layout to make sure the QR feature felt intentional, but it also improved through iteration. As a designer, I learned how important hierarchy and clarity are, especially in small formats. As a project manager, I also learned how important it is to iterate, adapt, and solve problems as they come up. Looking ahead, I will continue refining the layout, especially adding more structure to the front of the card and simplifying the parts on the back. But overall, I'm really happy with the outcome. And most importantly, my client is happy with the result. Thank you so much for taking the time to review my project.